Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Nur Khatijah binti Hashim. My metric number S59813. Now I would like to present about my industry training presentation, which is my journey at Hisham Inco. First of all, before I start my presentation, I would like to say thank you to my supervisor, which is at UMT. It's also my lecturer, which is Professor Madya Dr. Azwadi bin Ali, to let me and give me the opportunity to present today. Okay, now I would like to present about the background of the company during my internship. Hisham & Co is quite famous accounting firm, and this firm approved audited company. This company started operating from 2003 and until now. They also have 3 branches in Malaysia, which is in Perak, Penang, Cheras. Pulau Pinang is the headquarters of this firm. As we know, the founder of this firm is Tuan Haji Hishamuddin bin Hassan, who is graduate Bachelor of Accounting from UiTM and also known professional auditor at Penang, and a lot of experience in this field. The main services that serve to the client is auditing, accounting, secretary, taxation, and so on. Hisham & Co also serve to the small business, which is SME, private company, non-profit organization, which is NGO, government contractor, government agency, and also government linked company or organizations. Then I'm gonna explain about the mission and objective. The mission of Hisham & Co is aspire to be the leading Malaysian chartered accounting firm and set their pace to operate internationally. And their objectives is one to meet this challenge, which is place great emphasis on providing quality services and having a closing working relationship with the client. And then there are several types of company or business that I assigned during my industrial training. My first job is audit general, which is also known as a audit government sector. Next, legal company, or also known as organization or club of company. Then lawyer company, private company, foundation company, cooperative company, and other tasks that assigned by me. So next, I will explain in detail regarding my task according type of company or nature of business. Okay, my first task is an audit general, also known as an AG job, which perform an audit for the government agency. This task is quite difficult to handle because it is my first experience to perform an audit procedure, and I need to adapt the way how my senior agents working. For the AG job, we will perform the audit outside office, which is 2 week outstations. My task is prepare audit working paper for expenses sections and the working for the compliance test such as salary test, payment test, and board of director test. During outstations, I need to pick sample for the expenses according to the materiality that has been calculated by senior in charge, and then protested all the supporting document has needed. It's a very task actually because every working need to the detailed explanation. By performing this task, we can see the real situation, whether good or bad, during perform audit for government agency. Okay, next, my second task is legal company, also known as like association company. This company, I need to prepare the account using Maya accounting software, which is I never used before this. I need to learn and adapt with the software only one day. It's a very problem when this company do not prepare complete document that I need to key in the transaction and always need to follow up with the client to get the supporting document. After setting the client account, then I proceed to the audit procedure by preparing the audit working paper, the whole part. This is my first experience to handle this company by myself. I also faced with the situation when this company that I trace misuse the fund from government, and as auditor need to take action as soon as possible to avoid fraud and misuse and any conflict in the future. By performing this task, I also can see the real picture of this company, that how to handle properly. During internship, I also assigned for lawyer company, which is 2 company that I need to handle. I need to prepare the audit working paper for the whole session. The task is take a lot of time because when I need to trace and recheck a few of time, the debtor balance when prepare the audit for a lawyer need to make sure the debtor balance is zero, because lawyer company only can receive the money from their client only for handle the case, and the remaining balance should return back to the client. It's quite a challenge by performing this task, because I need to perform all of the procedure until the task is completed. And then I also assigned job from the private company. I got two private company, which the first one I need to prepare account using the Million accounting software. It's a very challenging to me because it's my first time using this software, like I'm using Mayot before. Then the second is I need to prepare the audit working paper, the whole session, while preparing the query that need to send the client regarding unknown transaction, and it also by performing all the procedure until my task is completed. Then, I also participate for the foundation company for audit process for 1 week outstation. It's similar like edit job, but I'm more focused to the expenses section, such as pick sample based on the materiality and photostate the supporting document. For this task, I'm more focused to the donation paid because it's related to the tax competitions that I need to trace and go through one by one the supporting document regarding the donation paid. I also prepare the audit working paper, prepared all the letters such as engagement letter, appointment letter for this task, and also help my senior in charge to complete and photostate all the documents as needed for perform the audit procedure. Besides that, I also do the task for cooperative company, which is the first task is I need to prepare the sentences for audit working paper to follow the procedure that I help my senior in charge that I need to state the reliable reason for every certain words that I do. Next, I also involved with the stock take, which is stock take that at school cooperative. I need to verify the stock by referring the stock listing that provided by them. If they're not tally with the listing, that I need to ask and verify with them. It's a very complicated situation when the client try to hide something regarding with the stock, because as an auditor need to be independent, performs to their job wisely and true and very accurate. And last but not least, a few tasks that I assign also. For example, like I do for arrange all the file that's needed in the file room. For example, I need to arrange the file such as working paper, CAF, PAF, and the old file that I need to update into the system. Next, I help the staff to compile the audit report such as PAF, CAF, and other copy to the client. Then, I also send the document to the courier to give to the client. Next, I want to explain regarding with this issue that I choose, which is fraud unveil strategy for resolving client conflict during audit procedure. The reason I choose this issue because during my learning as a theory at university, I just can understand only by sentences and the story from my lecturer. But during my internship, I can see a lot of picture that conflict with client during audit procedure. And I also face the auditor. The conflict with client can make fraudulent activity, dishonest practice, fall financial fraud, and by choosing this issue, we're gonna see the method to identify the fraud, dishonest issue, and to maintain good as an independent auditor. Then, the content in this issue, I will explain what is the reason why client conflict occur and the impact client conflict during audit procedure. And the last one, I'm gonna present about the strategy to resolving this issue or to mitigate this issue by maintaining the audit procedure process. There are several causes why the reason it occurs, such as fraud suspicions, financial implication, communication difficulty, time and resources constraint, confidential, and pressure with the regulations. This impact also the audit quality, challenge with the communication, extended the audit timelines, regulatory security training, and so on. And to mitigate this issue by identify and assessment the risk of the conflict, open communication, review and monitoring, specialized training. And for your information, I already explained in detail in the report regarding all the explanation about this content for this issue. Next, for the suggestion and recommendations, firstly is about to develop explicit policy and consider their position, independent and conflict management to handle this issue. For example, before taking new project or audit tasks, throw out the risk and find out the potential of conflict. Second, by encouraging independent and objectivity throughout audit process, can help to reduce the risk and come from familiarity. Lastly, in order to remain effective and adjust to changing, the firm must be continuously assessed and improved. So, there are a few skills that I acquired through my industrial training. For example, I can enhance my communication skill with client and also can handle the conflict situation with them. I also can gain knowledge and critical thinking to solve the problem. Lastly, this industrial training also can help me to enhance my skill using accounting software such as Million and Mayop, and then to prepare audit working paper properly. As a conclusion, there are a lot of things that I learned from industrial training. Industrial training is a good platform to a student to gain the experience and to face the real world situations. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.